here with our match 2 of the day. It's going to be a Challenger Premade match between Who and Centennials. Centennials is going to be Strange, Frosty, Phoenix, Wahoo, and Coolio. On the other side, we're going to have Who in the form of Addison Ray, Curry, Brown Brother, Ollie, and Plato. So we're going to see a fair amount with the side of Who starting on the attack.
Blinded.
I do believe this was a map pick of Who, actually. So yeah, they are going to be the ones that pick this map, and it's going to be an A hit right out of the gate. An early pick on towards the chamber. There's something that I wasn't expecting to see today. Along with a harbor and a sage, there is a lot of utility here, and Curry is going to find 2 kills. Going to pick up both Coolio as well as, I believe that was Wahoo, end up going down.
One enemy remaining.
For another on towards Strange, and that's going to be a flawless round early coming out of Who, as they're going to clean up everybody, and 3 sheriff kills in that round to start that one off. You're going to see that is going to be a chamber action in the hands of Wahoo with the new Oni sword as well that I'm pretty sure I just saw. Very nice. Looks quite sweet as well. Haven't seen that one yet. That's going to be an eco for the side of Centennials, as the Viper wall is going to come flying in towards A, it looks like here. You're going to see the dart and everything coming through.
Toxins going up.
And it does look like they're just going to push forward and actually just go right back on out. So they are going to force a rotation here. Looks like it's just going to be Phoenix and the side, as Frosty's going to be rotating back here over towards the B side. And actually, no, it's going to be a fake right back towards A, it looks like. So they're going to draw these players because Centennial's not 100% sure on where they're going to go. And it just been turned right back around the other way as it's coming in back towards A. Going to see Wahoo's going to be in the back here. Double walls are going to go up as well. Flash and everything to go out to support it. Going to see a haunt as well. Will get spotted. Wahoo's going to be falling back along with the whole team, and that is going to be a site for free for the side of Who, as they're able to pick up many of those kills there. And there's going to be Curry just going off with that sheriff again. Just going to find 4 in the round, all headshots as well. Starting this one off already 7-0. Charge. Well, now it's finally going to be guns in the hands of the side of Centennials. It's going to be basically, so Who is just going to carry everything over. So it is going to be an eco here for the side of Who. The rest of the team going to be kind of set up over towards the A site. 1 player in mid, but the bomb is actually over towards B, so they might just sneak this one out. There's 3 players here causing a distraction on this side of the map. It's going to be Ollie pushing forward, but on the other side, Brown Brother, and I believe that's going to be the Harbor, are going to be making a distraction here. They're trying to draw these players here, but they haven't seen the spike yet either. That's going to be the first kill going to Coolio, but the spike is going to be planted on the other side of the map. And that's me, Addison, dropping that one down. That's going to be the full rotate here from the side of Centennials, getting across the map. They've got everything and all the weapons. The problem is that they got to clear everything on their way in because they had absolutely nobody here. They know where nobody is. There's going to be the sage wall there as well. That will cause a bit of an issue. That will eventually go down, but they're moving forward. They're getting these clearances here. So they're gonna have to make a move here because they're running out of time here. That's gonna be one. Addison Ray's gonna get picked off the rip. This next one is gonna be Curry up top. There's gonna be a defuse. They're just sticking it right now in the smoke. The players are pushing forward. They're gonna get them all here. The spike will get defused, and that is gonna be all the kills picked up. Strange is gonna find 2 at the end of the round. That was a great retake coming out of Centennials. Got bamboozled in this first half of the round. Had to go all everywhere basically at the same time, running across the map, but they do end up coming out on top. Didn't lose a single player as well on that retake as well, so really impressive retake coming there out of the side of Centennials as they take their first round
Can
And
someone
now,
get this?
does mean that the side of who is going to be coming up on their guns. Curry's probably just going to pop the knives here off the rip, as they're going to make their way in towards A once again. See if there's anybody home to kind of do anything about. The drone's going to go out from Plato as well. Checking to see, but always going to find the first pick on towards Strange. That's going to be towards mid, and that was the flank watch, I believe. That's going to be Curry going all the way in, looking for somebody who's going to get full flashed here up top and is going to get taken down. The knives are going to get nothing. Spike goes down inside the protection of the cove along with the wall, so this is like a double whammy basically for the Sentinels and the controllers. Basically just making sure that no one can get in on towards one of those onto there. That's going to be the smoke going down. Wahoo's going to get in there. Probably just going to tap this back up, see if there's anything coming in. And that is going to be the Sage in that corner. He's going to be kind of stuck, but that's going to be a pick as well. Wahoo's getting kind of just stuck in the corner here. It's all going to be on Phoenix Voids here in the back as the ultimate from Harbor is coming out. The stuns are coming through, and this is going to be around here for who, as they're going to come in, keep 3 players alive. Expend a couple ultimates in the process, but at the end of the day, they do get their round victory, and it's going to be 3-1 right now for who. We're going to see Phoenix is going to be carrying that rifle over. I think most of the team is going to have a rifle as well, except for maybe Wahoo right now. On the other side, full rifles coming in for who as they're heading forward. You're going to see they're going to throw the Viper smoke out in mid. It's going to block off vision there, but you will have Phoenix Voids set up here inside a tube on towards kitchen, so they will know if there's players making the cross, and it does look like there's going to be. Looking for those players that might be down below as well. Not going to spot any. But there's going to be the first, and that was going to be Curry taking the head off of Phoenix off the rip. And next up, we're going to see it's all going to be on Frosty here on that jet, playing in the back. Is going to get spotted, and yeah, taken down as well. It's going to get wrapped on. So now it's going to be a full open B site. Nobody's going to be anywhere nearby.
Spike planted.
And that's going to be up. They're just going to be holding those angles. Always going to pick up that one. It's all going to be on Wahoo and Coolio coming in from the backside, trying to just spot anything that they can. The problem, though, is that Who's not giving them much of an angle here to work with. Unfortunately, this is probably just going to be a save coming in for Coolio. There's going to be some shots coming in early. They're going to spot one. Oh, he's just going to take off Coolio's head. And that, unfortunately, is going to be a flawless round coming out of Who. Was able to pick all of those up. And that should now be rifles, or no, excuse me, partial buy coming out right now for the side of Centennials. You're going to get a few pistols, some SMGs up on the board. Here. Trying to figure out where they're going to be going around here on the defense. Wahoo looks like he's trying to go for that orb off the rip, get the ultimate, get that up on the econ as well.
My ult is ready. They are so dead.
We're going to see that's going to be Wahoo popping that chamber ultimate. He's going to have to retreat towards the back, though, because here comes all the utility, basically, from the attacking side. Always going to invest the Viper ultimate as well for cover. This is an eco round from Centennials, but they are treating it just like everything else. I mean, this setup that they have actually going on is incredible. I mean, you're just running Harbor, Viper, and a Sage. Everything is just blocking everything that you want, but Wahoo's going to get an early pick on towards Addison Ray. The problem now is this Viper's pit. You're going to have to get in there. Curry's going to get 2, and it's going to get responded on, though, on the other side. Wahoo's going to get picked off from the side, and now it's just going to be Phoenix Void left in the 1v3. He's going to get caught out. Yeah, there you go. And Frosty now, he's going to be the last player alive. Has to go into the pit. Has to look for Ollie. He's going to spot Ollie. He's not going to hit the shots, though, unfortunately, and that is going to be rounds Another one to the side of Who's. They're going to pick up their 6. Both
Last
players, I think,
player
are going to
standing.
die to the bomb. But they have more than enough money to make that purchase. They're just going to rebuy up all the rifles. On the other side, Centennials actually was a pretty successful eco round. You got all players down on, I mean, relatively subpar weaponry at the cost of like 1 ultimate. You got a Viper ultimate out of that. Honestly, if you're Centennials, you're probably pretty happy about how that went. Honestly, I mean, that was pretty impressive what they ended up getting out of that for, I mean, the cost that they put in.
Careful here.
And you see the Harbor ultimate is actually going to go through mid. They're going to be cutting off a lot of space, and that does mean players are going to be up towards Kitchen. This is all going to be on Phoenix Void. They're going to come around the corner and always going to win that first gunfight. This Frosty now is going to be working in the back, but the player is now on towards B. All the players from Centennials are basically just forced into the back of the spawn. That's going to be the spike down, actually.
Spike
Frosty's going to
down,
pick
B.
that player. Always going to be the next one around this corner. And is going to get taken down as well. Frosty coming alive here in the back. Finds 2. Evens it up to 3-on-3 odds. And that's a little bit awkward here for Who, because your spike is now down. It's well known. The Seekers are out as well. Are going to spot them. I mean, the shots are going to come through. Brown Brother will get stunned up by 1. Curry's going all the way over the top, trying to just spray down the Seeker here before landing. So that's going to be 2 players coming from mid side here. But that will be a spike picked up.
One
And I
enemy
think player
remaining.
spotted. And it will now all down B to Wahoo here in the back. In a 1v3. He's going to find 1. Looking for the second. Is going to do some damage.
You will not kill my
Now that's going to be a res invested as well. And that is going to be a kill. It's going to pop Cree. He finds him before he gets out. Now this is going to be a 1v2. That's going to be Harbor wall coming up around the corner. He's going to have to face through that at some point, it looks like. There he goes. There's 1. Did spot where where Brown Brother was as well. Is going to tap this. And is going to force a peek here. He's going to have to hold this down to at least half before getting off of it. There you go. Looking for the peak, and at the end, Brown Brother is going to come out on top despite near heroics from Wahoo. Brown Brother comes up with that clutch,
We fight once again.
and that is going to be a really solid job there out of the, I mean, basically just heroics from Frosty and Wahoo were just not enough to get them over the line. And at the end of the day, that is going to be Who eSports getting to their 6th round. As we'll see if this is going to cause any changes in any sort of setups here. You're going to have a couple ultimates in play as well for the side of Centennials. You're going to see Frosty's going to have the knives. Strange is going to have the hunt. It's not called the haunting. Whatever the fate ultimate's called. Already forgotten. I just know what the voice line is, but that is going to be... Yeah, there it goes. It's going to go right through. Going to find nobody, actually. Everyone from the side of Who is playing so far back right now. Just up towards belt, not really looking for some early picks or anything, but they're just going to kind of push out in the back, though. That's going to be Frosty.
down,
Finds
attacker
1.
spawn.
That's going to be the spike. Addison Ray in the Harbor is going to fall. That means Frosty is perfectly happy, not going to overextend, is just going to take that pick and get out. And now this is going to put the attacking side in a bit of a strange position, because now you can see the Viper always going on that lurk up here, but there's no like Killjoy turret or anything to clear out. So there's no actual info that's being gained on this lurk that they know that always here. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is coming in, so always just going to go all the way around the back and probably just backstab as his hit comes in. Curry is looking for some kind of kill here up top, but no one is going to kind of greet themselves. There you go. Always going to find 1 on towards Coolio. Brown Brothers is going to go for this, and that is going to be Curry picking up that kill. On the other side, though, Wahoo's going to find 1. Will end up dropping that player, and that's going to be Phoenix is going to lose that gunfight there to Ollie. Ollie don't think spotted Frosty, and no, Wahoo is actually just going to shred him instead, but it's all now going to be on Frosty in the 1v2. That shock dart's going to come around the corner. It's not going to catch him. Has that dash active, and is going to have to get back to the other side here. See where it ends up going. Both players are going to be back here. Frosty's going to have to wait. He's going to have to go around this corner, but will get spotted. Plato's going to be ready for him. And that's going to be 7-1 right now. Who, on their own map, doing a fantastic job on this attack half. I see the timeout will be called by the side of Centennials, trying to recollect themselves as they're trying to just make, I mean, a lot of these rounds are getting closer and closer off this start. I mean, you were kind of looking at like who is going to come out absolutely rolling. But since then, these rounds have gone incredibly close. Players from both sides are beginning to pop off. They're beginning to do a really nice job of just being in the correct positions, being like making good decisions when it comes down to a lot of their movements on the map and when to take fights and whether they're not overcommitting. You look at Frosty's play in the last round. Making that peek out B, got the one and just left. Didn't make that overcommitment of going for another kill or just trying to distract or anything. Just kind of got that kill and got out. Was like just the fact that he was there that far out caused such a distraction in the back line that was all that he really needed. He didn't need to be there anymore. It was the thought of him possibly being there that was an issue for who. But right now the issue is that Centennials is currently down 7-1. They're down quite a few on this map. There's a few ultimates alive. Both jet ults are going to be up, as well as the harbor ultimate for Addison. I'm going to see where they end up deciding to take this. Curry now 11-5. Slowed down considerably since those 7 kills in the first 2 rounds, it looks like. Frosty's just going to pop the knives and just go up for that double updraft in mid, looking for a potential victim. Is not going to find anybody. Curry on the other side is going to pop the knives as well, but there's 3 people coming in. And there's going to be a lot of people showing up inside of mid as well. Yeah, poor Wahoo is about to face like everybody basically, and is somehow able to find one before going down. Wahoo does end up falling. There's going to be a couple players. Frosty from the back is going to get the bomb planner as well. Spike planner goes down. Brown Brother now is going to be the one that has that in hand. Frosty's going to find another one on towards Ollie. Curry has expended the knives as well. Nothing left here, as you're going to see Frosty still pushing forward here. The spike has not gone down. Spike is actually on the other side of the map now. That's going to be a little bit awkward there, but Curry will finally fall. But it is now going to be a 1v2. Brown Brother went on that full rotate to the other side. Is going to plant right out in the open. And we're going to see how the side of Centennials is going to move towards it. This is going to be a great position here from Brown Brother. All the way in the back. Don't know if they're going to check this here, as you're going to be walking right by. I mean, you're hoping that they do check this, but it does look like they're going to stick together here. They're going to go for this bomb. Flash is not going to find anything. And Brown Brother has the opportunity to just peek from the backside here. They're going to throw smoke down onto it. He's not going to see a single thing here. Is going to be forced to spam through this at some point, and is not going to get the aim right. Is going to spam in the wrong direction here. The flash is going to come out, and that is going to be a round win for the side of Centennials. Nicely played from them. Good use of the smoke and everything, and they're going to kill him at the very end for their trouble as well. So a good round, a good retake coming out of Centennials. They played it well, good use of ultimates, and they're going to have some online of their own. 2 Viper pits are in play, as well as the Chamber ultimate. So we're going to see whether or not that is going to come out. That might get saved for the time being. But yeah, really nice retake coming out of Centennials. They played it together. They stuck it together. And then just the smoke down, and Brown Brothers' position kind of was in an awkward spot for where that was going. Coolio's going to go right down mid, it looks like. He's going to spot that orb that gets thrown out. On the other side, Frosty's going to be forced to back away as the B push is coming in. They're going to see all of the... Yeah, like all the walls. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 walls basically are all in place, along with a Viper's pit. So this is a bit, I mean, it's just all the utility. All the utility is just saying, hello, here it is. I am here. That's going to be pretty big. That's going to be a dart. Going to go out. That's going to be 1 player job. Who's going to find one? Looking for the second here, but Frosty's going to find one on the other side of the map. Coolio is going to be right on this bomb. They're going to spot that player yellow.
Blinded.
They're just going to have to swing for this, though, at some point. Plato is going to end up going down, because that's going to be half on the spike. And that's going to be just, yeah, it's going to be a 1v2 now. And that is going to be a round victory again. I mean, they're cutting it close, and it's causing a lot of investments. So despite, actually, both players go down as well. So you're going to have to reinvest both weapons here off of this. So really nicely played from the side of Centennials, but who at the end of the day will pick up both, and that is going to be a victory for them. So they are going to go up 8-2 on this attacking half. We're going to go on board. On the other side, you still have the Chamber and Viper ultimates in play for the side of who. The only one really close is going to be Brown Brother to that Sage ultimate. But that's going to be the investment. That's going to be the Chamber ultimate popped here. Staring towards Belt where they know there's going to be players. I'm going to see if Curry's going to peek into this. And that's going to be Curry. Shot going to be missed. But they know that the Chamber ultimate's here. And they're still looks like going to commit towards this side of the map. Addison Ray's going to be here. And that's going to be the first. Now it's going to be Strange. Mowing down two of them is going to go down in response. But ends up picking up those kills. That's going to be the Rez coming in as well. And Addison Ray's going to trade back on towards Coolio. So it's going to be a 3v4 with that ultimate, bringing a player back to life here. They're going to go for that top plant here. Addison Ray's going to trade back. Wahoo finds one. Brown Brother as well. It's going to be the Chamber ultimate here. It's going to be find one. It's going to be now a 1v2. Wahoo looking to see where these players might be. There's going to be the Sova's going to be all the way in the back. Harbor's going to be right here at close point and is not going to get the shot off in time. Plato's just going to be chilling in the drone. And that is going to be 9-2 as we go into our last round before the half. Still a Viper's Pit in place, so I mean you're probably going to see that used right out of the gate here, probably towards one of the sites to kind of block it off and force a cross-map investment here. But overall right now, really solid halves out of both teams. I mean, the score is incredibly lopsided, but Centennials has definitely made it close. They've definitely put them in some really awkward situations, some really close situations. There's been a lot of 1v2s and a lot of clutch situations that kind of come out. But, I mean, Phoenix is still going to be up here towards Kitchen with that Viper ultimate. We're going to see whether or not that gets invested. Phoenix might go for that early peak. But no, it's just going to be sitting inside of Tube. The problem is that the Viper's Pit will basically just go to waste. Strange is very far pushed up here as of right now, but the entire team of Who is just kind of wandering around the spawn. They haven't really picked out where they're going to go yet, and this might be all a trap. Frosty is going to be all the way in the back here. He's going to peek around this corner and is going to get shut down immediately. They know that the Lyric has been coming in recent rounds, and they played right into it. There you go. Double walls are going to go out once again as Curry finds Coolio. Will get traded out, though. As Viper's going to be alive here, and you want to keep the Viper alive, especially on defense, because you can have that Viper's Pit. They're going to shut down the Cove. That's going to end up going down. But this drone is going to come out in the back. It will spot Strange, and Strange is just going to kind of run for it before it comes up. You're going to see Wahoo in the back with that teleport available as well. Strange will get caught at the end, and that is going to be just down to the Viper. Going to find one, looking for the second, is not going to be able to do so. It's going to be a 10-2 half for the side of Who.
Switching sides.
As we're going to switch sides, it's now going to be Centennials on the attacking half. And that looks like it's going to be a Sheriff out of Frosty. Sheriff probably coming out of Curry as well, based on what we saw happen in that first round. But a lot of work still to be done for Centennials, and it has to start right here with this pistol round. We're going to see Curry with the pistol, or with the Sheriff, standing on top in this angle too. This is going to be an incredibly tight angle. Usually you see ops, and actually now that we think about it, we didn't actually see any ops at all in the last half. So not sure if these teams just prefer not to use them, or if, I mean, like one chamber ultimate is enough. We're going to see the peak is going to come out here. They're kind of aware of this, and no, Wahoo's going to get his head blown off. And that's going to be the early kill going towards Curry, and that is not a good start that you want to see for Centennials. Curry's going to get brought down to 13 HP though. Looking for the heal, will get it from Brown Brothers. You can see the players from the side of Centennials are now pretty pushed up, but always going to find Coolio as well in the back. And now this becomes a problem. There's only 3 players left in the 3v5 right now. Frosty's going to be forced to try to make a play here. And it's just going to be, well, it's going to be Strange. Is going to also lose his head as well. It's going to be Phoenix trying to get this plant down. He's going to get that bomb down. Looking for where these players have gone. But with Frosty going down now, it's going to be the 1v5. And that is going to be, again, the pistol round going to the side of Who as they go up to 11. And that means that we're going to get real close right now to that next half. As I'm going to play around with these location keys again. I guess these are all presets. Interesting. Recam. we're gonna see where, yeah, it's gonna be a couple sheriffs, Spectre, and a ghost. 3 sheriffs on the other side. I mean, if you're Centennials, I mean, you kind of, I mean, they're going for the not force here. They're gonna get up to match point, play for overtime, but I mean, you are so far behind. They have to rattle off 10 straight rounds coming out of this. I'm gonna see if that's gonna be how well that's gonna go. I mean, that Haunt not gonna spot anything. It looks like I don't actually know if that might have caught the edge accidentally, maybe a little too early. We're gonna see the players going around this back. Dogs are kind of come out. All the scouts going forward, trying to spot anything possible here. I mean, the spike is going to be in Wahoo's hands right now, as they're just playing on towards the edge of this wall. They're waiting for this wall to come down before they're able to kind of do much here. So that's going to be the first player goes down. Phoenix falls. Wahoo's actually getting that plant down, but will end up coming off it to pick up a kill. Strange is going to find one as well before Plato is going to end up falling. It's going to be Curry from up top, goes down as well. It's all on Addison now in the 1v2. The pistol buys coming through. But the problem is that the spike is actually down right in front of Addison. It's a little bit awkward. He's going to go for the double face. He's going to get a cascade out. He's going to take one face. He's going to pick up one on towards Frosty. But no, Strange is going to be there for the clutch. Finishes off the 1v1. Gets that plan. That's going to be 3-11. Centennials is going to pick up that second round. Or excuse me, third round. I can count. I know numbers. Coming out of that too, that'll be rifles, I'm pretty sure. For the side of Centennials, considering that they were basically on a save round on that one. They had a couple of ghosts, couple of sheriffs, and that's really all they had. And that's going to be enough for the rifles. Shout out Frosty with the championship Phantom S tier skin. You cannot tell me otherwise, and definitely not because I have one. And they're just going to be running forward once again. The Hawk's going to spot those players up top. That's going to be a Marshall, I think, going out. Going to spot Brown Brother in the back, and he's going to get immediately taken out. And that's going to be a second as well on towards Plato. So Frosty going to get those early kills, get the 2, and get back out. Ollie is going to be set up with a Marshall. You're going to have a Phantom actually in the hands of Addison. I'm going to see where that one is currently going. But right now, I mean, really, your priority is probably just save that Phantom on this retake against 5 rifles, especially with Frosty just going nuts in the back. Frosty is going to fall. That's going to be 1. Addison's going to take a considerable amount of damage in that process, though. And now it's just going to be a 1v4. You probably just want to back out. But it's still going for these exit kills. Going to get distracted by the Haunt and goes down. So Centennials beginning to make some ground up here. And we've seen, I mean, okay, you can't even make comparisons, but I guess you could. We did see the same scenario was 3-11 Fnatic and Loud on the weekend at Lock-In. And Fnatic came all the way back to win that one in overtime. So Centennials, you got some inspiration here. As this has happened before, it happens to the best teams in the world where they collapse and give up 11-3 leads. And if the best teams in the world can do so, well, who can probably too? So time to bring it together, because this comeback is going to start one at a time here. Marshall from Addison going to go wide. Did spot most of those players though, and the Cascade's going to come out early. Haunt will reveal position and is not going to get away. Getting shot in the legs, can't move, goes down. And that is going to be an early kill for the side of Centennials. I mean, right now, if you're the side of who you don't have a whole lot, that's going to be Sheriffs. Firing away from Curry. He's been picking up some really nice kills over the course of this game, but not able to do enough. It's going to be a 3v4. Non-ideal weaponry in the hands of who. So they're going to tap the spike, try to draw some of these players out. Plato's going to find one, but that's going to be the Viper Molly landing. And a flash as well. Not able to see anything, but all 3 players are actually going to be back here. That's going to be Ollie finding one. The Marshall is going to fire out, but it's going to be a 1v2 and is not going to finish it off. Wahoo with 4 in the round and is able to pick him up. So that's going to be a good round going the way of Centennials. They have enough money to buy back into this. They got plenty of money right now. And now Who is going to be on their gun round. And this is going to be a very critical gun round for the side of Who, because you just have so much riding on this. And if you lose this, you're going to have to eco once again. And that will bring the side of Centennials up to about 8 rounds. And they are closing that gap quickly for sure. We're going to see where their Curry is probably just going to go with the knives here. Pop those early. It's going to be an A start here coming out of the side of Centennials. There go the knives from Curry. Always going to be playing first point of contact here, looking for anybody. But this is a very quick push up here from the side of Centennials. And always seems to be pretty aware of the fact that they're very here up early. Wow's going to find Curry. No knives. The Brown Brother and Ollie are both going to come through. That's going to be a Viper's Pit from Ollie here invested. And it does look like it's just going to be the players from the side of
Right there.
Centennials just kind of backing away. It's a 3v4. Addison Ray's going to be here in mid. Should be able to hear this rotation if they go for it. And you can see Ollie. Oh, actually, that was a huge pick from Strange, but Ollie's going to find the bomb. And that's going to force these players to have to repeat this. Strange is going to go throw that haunt in. Ollie's going to have to turn around for it, but we're going to see there's going to be the C's and the flash and the wall and everything. They're going to pick up the bomb, it looks like. I think they got it. Yeah, they did. I was going to trigger rotation here, but look at this. Centennials is sticking around. I don't think they're expecting this either. Yeah, who is going to go on this full rotation here? Except for Brown Brothers, going to hang out and stay behind and kind of listen for this. But I think they're just going to hit the ground running off of this belt area, and they're just going to go for it. It's all going to be on Brown Brother in the back. They're going to hear this. 13 seconds to go. Is going to spot him. But Kua is going to go for that plant and is not going to come up. Brown Brothers is going to get both of them. And that is going to be the 12th round for Who here. After what seemed to be like a great fake from Centennials. But no, Who is going to come out on top in that round. Brown Brother finds both of them in the 1v2 scenario in the back. That is going to be another timeout called by Centennials. 5-12 right now. Match point for Who. Great timeout for me. I can take some water. It's going to be great. I mean, so far now, if you're Centennials, you're just going to have to ult and just execute off of it. You can't really save ultimates just because you don't know if you're going to have another round to be able to use them in. So you can't really die with your ultimates up. So especially the Fade, Strange's ultimate is probably going to be pretty critical to the next execute that they come in with. Chamber as well. You're going to have that ultimate available. They have more than enough money to buy. But I'm not sure if like you'll keep the Vandal or just sell it and end up pulling out. Pulling out Chamber ultimate. Curry's going to have an op as well. The first one they're going to see. And I'm not sure if they'll actually be ready for this because they haven't actually seen one of these yet. And, I mean, Curry hasn't really been prone to pulling out one of these over the course of the map. So, and we're going to see where this ends up going. And whether or not they're going to be ready for this. Sniper to sniper maybe, depending on if that ultimate gets popped. But Curry's going to be up here towards screens to start off with. Not exactly the most aggressive sniper position. Or actually, okay, we'll now move. We're going to see where this goes.
This is going to be fun.
So you're going to go straight across with this op. Is going to go for this close angle as well, and is going to get the kill. Takes a lot of damage in the process, but is still able to come out on top. Is going to go for that repeat, but Frosty's going to be there in response. Frosty's going to find a second going forward as well. They're going to know that there's a player in the back as well, but their spike has gone down. Gulo's going to fall. There's going to be another one. It's going to get the headshot on the Play-Doh, but no, it's all going to be on down to Addison in the 1v2 here as a flurry of kills come pouring through, and it's all now going to be left on towards Addison in the back. Is going to spot one. The shot will come through. Addison's going to take him down extremely low to 36 HP up against Strange. Strange is going to come around the corner, and Strange is going to finish it out once again. The 2v1s once again will come out on top. And that is going to be another round on the board for Centennials. Still staring down the barrel of match point, but you got 3 ultimates alive. On the other side, it's only the Sage res that's left. But you have to manage your ult economy here. Now you got to pay attention to what the other ultimates are coming up and what you're going to have to counter against. You're going to see Play-Doh is going to be on 7. So you know that one kill is probably going to bring that Hunter's Fury into play. Deny a plant. It's possible on the map. They're going to be setting up for a beat, and it's a 5-stack A. All of the players from Who are going to go charging forward. There is going to be nobody home, as they're just going to go charging straight through here into the spawn. And actually, the speed they're going at means Centennials might get kind of caught off guard here. Centennials might not be aware of this. There's going to be a Viper's ult attacker side invested into this. So there's going to be one of the ultimates that you're looking for. But there's going to be 3 players here on the flank. You're going to see, yeah, here they come. It's all going to be coming in from the back. Wow, who's going to pick one as well? There's going to be a third one here as well, because Play-Doh's going to be in the back. Play-Doh's going to peek around that corner. And it's going to end up falling. So there you go. That's going to be 3 players falling. 2 more in the Viper pit. Ollie's going to be firing away, spamming through. Will find Phoenix. So that's going to be the Viper's pit dropped.
Last
But,
player
I
standing.
mean, it's going to be, yeah, 1v4 here. With that Phantom coming out. He's going to try to track across, but no, Frosty's going to get the kill. 7-12 now. Who is beginning to drop rounds? Centennials climbing back into this here. See them pushing forward, seeing where these ultimates are going to come out. That's going to be a Bucky for Addison. So again, hero rifle in the hands of Ollie. Everyone else running on rifle on Curry as well, but everyone else running kind of subpar weapons here for this round.
Pathetic.
And on the other side, there's a lot of ultimates again. Seekers available as well as the Chamber and Jet Knives. On top of that, there's only going to be one player here over towards the B side. It's going to be Plato. He's going to throw out that dart. He's going to get immediately destroyed, but gets the double ping, so they should know that this is going to be a B hit. So you can see the investment. All the players from the side of who are coming in here. Frosty's going to be your main point of entry, unless they just decide to turn around and go back the other way. They invest in the Viper Wall. You never know. Viper Wall doesn't always mean that they're going to go. Seekers here as well are going to be available for Coolio. You can see they're going to spot one player all the way in the back. And they know with the trademark that no one's really behind, but Phoenix is going to get that down. Or will try to.
Healing over here.
And that is actually, I don't think that's going to be a single tag coming out of the Hunter's Fury. So they're going to send the Seekers. They're going to be spotted. Everyone is hiding out here behind the wall. They're trying to just get some healing back up here. It looks like Curry's going to go flying up towards the top, and Curry's going to get dropped. Strange will find him. As though, yeah, Brown Brother not able to make the Stinger use the recoil a little too hard, but Ollie on that rifle is going to be the next one up. Going to be fully deafened up. Does end up going down. It's going to be a 3v2 here. Chamber on basically no HP. And is going to end up falling. Coolio goes down. And again, Phoenix and Wahoo not very healthy at all. This is going to be for the game as well. That's going to be a tap. Going to go right in. There's going to be nobody in there. It's all going to be on Phoenix now in the 1v2. This, I mean, it might just tell. It doesn't actually stick all the way here. The problem is that no HP, and that is going to be it. They're going to get that stick. Addison's going to get it off, and that is going to be a Defenders win. 13-7 is going to be our first map. Was a 13-7 victory for who on their pick of Icebox. And Centennials put up quite a fight, honestly. As we had 2 Centennials map pick now, it's going to be Lotus. We're going to see a very big change in comp here. We're going to see Breach, Omen, Fade, Reyna, and, well, and a Killjoy. On the other side, we got a Sky, Fade, Chamber, Jet, and Viper. So, what is that? 9 unique agents on the board right now. That is called a variety for sure, as it is going to be Centennial starting on the attack here. And we're going to see a lot of shots coming through early towards this Viper wall. The wall is going to be up. Once it goes down, though, there's going to be a couple players on the other side of it, including Curry, who you don't really want to see, especially with that Sheriff. And there go the shots off. That's going to be some big stuns as well. Coolio's going to be right around that corner, and just gets absolutely domed by Curry. It's all going to be now on towards Strange in the back, trying to just stay alive.
I have the spike.
And is going to activate that wall. Is going to go right through on towards Curry. Finds one. Looking for the second there. On towards Addison Ray. Is going to get just run down, though, by the Classic. Right click Classic will come through, and that's going to be Who Esports taking the first pistol once again. We're going to be setting up for the next round. It's going to be full classics basically across the board for the attackers of Centennials. Not a whole lot of money, no plant or anything to get out of there to kind of boost anything.
Keep it cool. That's how you
We're
survive.
going to see where they decide to go off of this. And it does look like they're heading straight towards Plato over here. He's going to have his breach done. Fully set up and ready to go. And there's going to be 1. There's going to be 2. Players are going to be dropping left and right. 3 are going to go down. He's spraying through the smoke. Is going to get another one for his efforts as Coolio falls. All going to be down onto Phoenix, who's just going to get freight trained. By once again an Addison Ray jumping right click through the smoke. And, well, with those 2 rounds out of the way, we're on our way to the guns. Gonna be rifles here, setting up for the side of Centennials. You see Vandals across the board on the other side. You have a couple of rifles, a Phantom and a Bulldog. You got Curry on a Sheriff, probably the most dangerous of all of these, to be honest, and a couple Spectres to go with it. So again, Lotus, one of those 3 bomb site maps. Honestly, not as big as I was expecting it the first time I played it. Honestly, I thought it would be bigger because it seems like the channels to get to the bomb sites are really not that large. So Curry's going to be set up here on towards B. Trying to figure out if he wants to launch out the blind or not, but it doesn't seem like anyone's going in that direction. They're going to catch Brown Brother, though, on the rotate. That is going to be the quick roto coming in from the side of who. They're going to be going around all the bit around the back. Always going to be the one to look out for here on towards the A point. But, I mean, after that first pick, Centennials is kind of stalled up. They're all just kind of here over here in the A main area, not doing a whole lot. Finally, they're going to end up pushing forward in towards tree, it looks like. There's 4 players here, and they're all just blocked off by the smoke. They don't really will have something to go through, but they're going to go charging right forward. Phoenix finds one. Frosty finds another. Coolio is going to fall here, but that does mean a bomb is going to go down.
Last player standing.
It's going to be Addison as Plato falls. Working around the side here, but not a whole lot to be able to do. Haunt's going to come in. Not going to get spotted here, but we'll get shot inside momentarily, and Frosty's going to pick that one up. So there's going to be round number 1 going the way of Centennials here. Well, it's going to be guns now across the board again for the side of who. The Centennials looking to tie up the series, or tie up the map right now. Gary's going to just teleport up to a top spot here on towards A. Killjoy utility is going to be all put out around the board. And it does look like it's going to be hit over towards C, coming out of the side of Centennials, as all these players are going to be moving up here. Probably just getting that orb, honestly, pretty early. Just trying to get some ultimates farmed up here as they're going to go charging forward in towards the player in the back. It's going to be Plato. It's going to deal with the first. That is going to be Frosty going down. He's going to burn that ultimate too. Going to delay all these players and knock them all backwards. That's going to open up a lot of space for the side of who, as they're going to find another on towards Wahoo, as Wahoo's going to get picked. There's going to be a third here as well. Phoenix is going to line them up though and gets both of them, as both Addison Ray and Plato are going to fall. That's going to leave C wide open. Phoenix also has the bomb. They're going to try to rotate here, but they're going to be rotating directly into... Oh, wow. Okay, I was going to say Brown Brother, who was waiting in spawn, but Brown Brother gets immediately picked off as well, which is going to leave him in a 3v2 situation. Always going to take some early damage there as they fight on the cross, but they do know that these players are headed towards A. So going to see the 2 players left, Ollie and Curry, are going to link up. This is a very dangerous duo for the side of who.
30 seconds left.
They're going to go up top, going to get immediately spawned by the Haunt so that they know that Ollie's going to be there as like a bait, basically. Strange is going to go down. It's going to be a 2v2 here. Phoenix is going to be on towards the site. It's not going to finish that one up. It's all going to be on Coolio now in the back. Going to send out the flashes. He's going to find one. Shots are going to go wide. Is not going to hit the shots there, and Curry's just going to hold it down. Not much that can be done there, and no. That is going to be it. Coolio not able to spam through the box and finish it off, so that's going to be who clutching that one up. 2v3 scenario, and they're going to come up on top with 2 players alive and the defuse to go with it. So nicely played from the side of who, as they're going to stretch out their lead to 2 rounds here. And this is going to be, I think, a full straight rebuy here. Well, who is probably going to get a drop from somebody or some kind of weapon. On the other side is going to be basically full rifles, except for Addison, probably going to buy a stinger of some kind. But again, rifles up. We're going to see where they're going to go, and it's going to be a swing towards A. All the Killjoy utility is all stacked around B. So I don't know if that's something that they know about. Actually, oh, geez. Instantly, Frosty gets picked. Curry's going to be pushed up as well here. Try to just kind of get some information. Going to actually activate the door as well. It might get caught from the side depending. He's going to spot absolutely nobody there. He's going to see a foot. That was, I'm pretty sure that was Wahoo going around the side. He's going to have to hide behind this mound. I'm going to go for that blind, the counter blind as well. And all the support from the team is going to be here as well as Plato's going to be there as well. But the players are going to be forced off. In the meantime, Strange is going in towards B, is going to get up that orb as well. So that's going to be the ultimate set and ready to go here. You can see where they choose to go. They're going to walk right into Brown Brother here, actually. There's going to be the first point of contact. Down he goes. As they're going to swing in towards A here. Fade. The Fade of Strange is still waiting all the way in the back. Addison Ray only has a classic, actually, in this. And that's going to be a Viper's Pit committed as well. So that is going to be pretty big. That's going to be Plato trying to clear out some space here. He's going to find one in the pit, but Coolio's going to take him down. Phoenix inside. Still doing it perfectly okay, but will end up falling. That's going to be the pit down and out. Strange coming in late from the back is in a 1v1 now with Curry. That's going to be Wahoo on the site. Is going to find one. Strange now is going to be the next one up. He's not going to win that gunfight against Curry. Curry went so low in the process, but still comes out on top. And in the end, the retake from Who is successful. 4-1. These retakes, honestly, from Who have been doing a fantastic job, and they're also just sticking these defuses as well. They're able to get them. I mean, when everything went down there, Wahoo was able to pick up one, but couldn't find the second. And then Curry ends up dealing with Strange in a gunfight that Strange might have been able to just win and turn around on the defuser, but not to be. And at the end of the day, who's going to find their 4th round here? And Brown Brother is going to pull an op out, it looks like. Fortunately, there's going to be nobody home. There won't be anyone here on this side of the map for the time being, as all of the players of Centennials are going straight down the throat. As you can see, they're all walking in towards B. There's a ton of utility here, and Curry is actually behind this box. I don't know if they're going to check this or they're going to expect anybody. No, they're going to come around the corner. There's going to be a spray down. That's going to be 2 players traded for 1. As Frosty's actually going to find another here. Plato's going to peek around that corner, but Plato is going to win that one. That's going to bring it down to 2v3 here. Players walking around the outside. You see it's going to be Coolio and Wahoo on their way towards C. They will only have to deal with Plato. It's going to be 1-1-1 across the defense here from the side of Who. I mean, you'd probably prefer that they play back, but no, Plato is not going to be playing back. Plato's going to be playing aggressive. Going to find the spike, and Wahoo goes down. It's going to leave Coolio now left in the 1v3. Knows that there's players coming towards his direction, and that's going to be a nice flash over the top. He's going to spot the one player there. He's going to spot both players, actually, that are pushing.
30 seconds left.
But no, at the end of the day, Brown Brothers is going to come around the corner with that op and is going to put it to rest. 5-1 now. Who is going to take the lead in commanding fashion right now? And it's interesting because that does mean Centennials knows the ops in play, so they're going to be playing a lot of these angles a little differently here. So it's going to be a timeout called by Centennials, a good timeout, honestly, because you are in a bit of an awkward situation. You have lost 3 straight right now, and before Who ends up rattling off anymore, you kind of got to get it together, get some defense plans, as well as figure out where you're going to be going next, because right now you're running into a brick wall of Who in the form of basically every player on the roster right now. So you got to basically just kind of gather it up, figure out how you're going to force these players off. You need to see a little bit more like push and pulls. Personally, I'd like to see out of Centennials being able to go towards C, burn some utility from the defenders, and then back on out and then go to the other side. Maybe you don't have the time to do it exactly, and maybe I just don't know enough about this map, but realistically, you're going to have to make something happen on the map. You have to make them burn utility because they have so much left by the time you actually get to the site. start off, and this is going to be the off. Early on is going to be coming out here on this side of the map. You can see the defender Killjoy actually. So this is what you mean by the push and pull. You want to burn some of this utility and then get in, but these guys are just going straight in. They do not care about this Killjoy. Wahoo and co are just going around the corner. No players to tank here as it's used up, and Frosty's going to find the op. So that's a big kill there early. As well, Phoenix is going to do considerable amount of damage to Curry, but that's going to be a couple players brought down. Curry's going around this corner. Strange is going to fall as well. It's all going to be down to Coolio and Wahoo. This Trademark is going to pick up somebody. Both players are going to be stunned up here. We're going to see. I mean, they're just kind of pincered in. The problem is that the spike is outside with Curry. Curry is basically just standing on top of the spike. The rest of the team knows that they're pinned inside. Unfortunately, probably not much doing here. As Wahoo, I think, wants to go for one of those weapons, and no, Plato's just going to line them both up. Pop goes the two players, 6-1. Ooh, eSports. And Centennials can buy back into this round. Gonna be a little bit of a rough buy. Light armor. Phoenix probably gonna have to buy a Bulldog or a Guardian here. But for now, it's gonna be 6-1 for who? With a commanding early lead in this half. Let's see, always going to be a first push out. Taking a very aggressive angle here over towards A. It's going to be Wahoo kind of watching for any overextension here. But always going to go for this, it looks like. Going to walk right through. Don't know if he's going to be expecting somebody. Might have heard some footsteps. He's going to clear this corner. Anna's going to pick that one up. Gets the kill. Gets the overheal as well. Off we go to the races. Going to take some damage from Coolio. And they're going to trade out, but Strange is going to peek. Anna's going to go down as well. Might get caught though on that reload, and that is going to be the case. Coolio will pick up Ollie. As Addison's going to peek around this corner. He's going to find Frosty. Down goes Frosty. Phoenix into the next one up. Going to drop as well. Coolio is going to return fire, but now a 1v3 here. And the bomb is going to be down. Has to get back to retrieving that. Knows that somebody is going to be behind Curry, is somewhere in the background. Oh, that was a little awkward. A little bit early on the detonation of the blind. Ends up blinding himself. Now it's going to be Plato picking that one up again. Plato leading the lobby right now at 12-4. Very nicely done right now from the side of who?
Out.
Yeah, again, I mean, Addison has not had anything to do. Nothing's coming in his direction here. Just gonna plop down all the utility. There's gonna be a 4-stack here over towards A. Actually, they're leaving the Killjoy to do everything on towards B and C, and they're just stacking everybody else. And there's gonna be the op. Hello, Frosty. Meet the sniper. They're gonna dodge out one, but that's gonna be the breach ult used aggressively here as they're just pushing forward. You're gonna see the Fate ultimate come through as well. That's 2 ultimates committed on this push as they're just charging right through. You're gonna see Wahoo's gonna find 2. That's gonna be big response in return. It's gonna be a 3v2 now. Still gonna have that chamber ultimate and 3 bullets in the weapon. It's gonna lose the trademark. You're gonna hear Addison going through that wall, or through that door, excuse me. As they're gonna make their way here over towards C. So where Addison is in that timing. Addison just gets away.
Teleport's ready.
I'm going to be clearing out these angles here, trying to figure out where these players have gone. On the other side, who is basically doing the same thing. They made their aggressive push. They committed 2 ultimates into it, and then Wahoo kind of shut it down with a couple kills there. So we're going to see that's going to be the wall going up here.
30 seconds left.
That's going to be the pop of the mollies as well. But Phoenix should be able to get the spike down. They should know that this is coming here over towards C. It depends on whether or not they get spotted through here. The problem is that the Viper wall is going to drop soon. That's going to be a big kill there.
10 seconds.
That's going to be a breach stun as well. That's going to be the close-up charge. Going to be the ult. That shot's going to go wide. Going to be the 1v1 now. Going to know where that last player is too because of that shot. It's going to be Brown Brother here. Gonna come around the corner, and that is gonna be the clutch from Wahoo with 4 in the round. Is gonna get the 1v2. And that is gonna be a second round on the board from the side of Centennials. Big round coming out of Wahoo, and is also able to retrieve the op in the process as well. So you're going to have that op to be able to take some aggressive angles here yourself. On the other side of the map, we're going to see where where the setup is going to be. You're going to see a lot more heavy players in towards B. Plato's going to be the sole player here over towards C right now, trying to back it up. You're going to see an Omen ultimate teleport all the way into the back. Curry's going to stick this. No, okay, no he didn't. I thought he was actually going to stay. I was like, there's no way he's actually going to do that. He would be an absolute mad lad in that case. But nope. Does end up going back. Doesn't want to deal with that. Plato's going to get spotted out here. And might get isolated depending on where he ends up. Doesn't end up losing his life. I think Wahoo just wasn't able to position over there in time. And it looks like there's going to be a slow rotation here over towards C. You can see Centennials is not really gone towards that A. And Plato's going to pick Frosty. That's going to be a huge early pick on the aggressive player. And that is going to force a rotation here, I think. Because Centennials is now going to realize, like, okay, maybe we can't actually go over there and we're going to have to move. So you're going to see they're going to start heading here towards A. Noise is going to be made over towards Strange as well. So should be aware of at least one player's movement. Meanwhile, Brown Brothers is kind of jump spotting here over towards A. Waiting to see if anyone actually appears around the corner. But 30 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to start moving. And Brown Brothers about to get greeted. There goes the Viper wall. There was a player spotted.
Left.
And you're going to see the backup as well on towards the site. Going to have that seize ready as well. You're going to see where, the rotation is here. You're going to see Curry has arrived. So has Ollie. And here we go. That's going to be the Haunt as well. Should spot a fair amount here as they're going to follow it up. That's going to be Brown. Oh, that was going to go one. Phoenix is going to be planning it on the site. He's going to get that down. Is immediately going to get swarmed though. And that's going to be Wahoo as well. All going to be down to Strange, but no, Strange is going to fall. The op will be recovered. Ollie's going to get the defuse to go with it. 8-2 is going to be your scoreline.
Did you really expect that to work?
You're going to see Ollie's going to be actually the one running this op now. It's going to be, finally, Centennials is going to be forced onto a bit of an awkward bye. They're going to save up going into that final round of the half. Staring on the barrel of a potential 10-2 half as well, because, he might lose this, and then it's all going to come down to that gun round. But Ollie, with that op,
Get out of my
going to be posted up here over towards A. You're going to have the knives out from Frosty. There is nobody here towards C. Everybody's on the other side of the map. They're just going to go quick. They're going to go charging forward. They're looking for any sort of killjoy utility on the ground. The answer is there's not a whole lot of it here. But Plato is going to catch Strange from behind through that door. You basically just got to get on the site. There is nobody here. The problem though is that the time that it's taken for them to get over here has allowed the rotation to come through. And you're going to see the players are going to be here from the side of the Who on the site. That's going to be a big molly in the back. That's going to do a ton of damage. Ollie looking for the shots through. Not able to find one. Viper wall's going to go up as well. And Wahoo's going to find that kill. So that's going to be big. 30 HP. That was all that Wahoo's going to be left on here. Going to get some healing from the back. Trying to get some of these down. Should be able to get this. Phoenix is going to get the plant down. He's going to have to get out. The problem is that there's 3 players around, wrapping around the back from their spawn as well. He's going to end up facing Plato. There's going to be the first, and there it goes. It's going to go to second. Coolio will fall. That's going to be another round. Who's going to pick it up? They lost 2 players to the half by, but they still have more than enough money, or actually, maybe not. Their money is not in the best shape, actually. This might be getting interesting going into this last round.
Last round before the switch.
Let's see how these buys are looking. Like, okay, it's still going to be full rifles across the board for the side of Who. They've rattled off a couple rounds in a row. On the other side, you got 5 Vandals. It's interesting. We got 6 Vandals, 4 Phantoms right now. And all 4 of those Phantoms are on the defense. You're going to have the Reyna ultimate as well as the Killjoy lockdown available. On the other side, you have Viper's Pit, as well as the Fade ultimate for the Execution and the Seekers, and always going to go and eliminate that ultimate right out of the gate. Down goes the Fade. No ultimate available today. Always going to immediately pop that ultimate. They're just going to go charging forwards. Just trying to be aggressive here, and that's going to be Frosty around the corner. Frosty's going to remove that ultimate. Big kill there. Hugely impactful. Is going to get actually blinded by that, unfortunately. All these players are going to be set up here. That's going to be a Killjoy ultimate in a really aggressive spot. Brown Brothers is going to find one. Is going to have a Fade ultimate of his own to go charging forward. That's going to be 2 players down. Lockdown will get destroyed, but Brown Brothers is going to find another. It's all going to be on Phoenix. Finds one, can't find the second. 10-2 half is going to be who on the defenses. They're going to come up big. I mean, we're now going to be flipping sides here. It's going to be Centennials now on the defense and in a bit of an awkward position because you're now down 10-2. This is a must win, as I guess has been most of the rounds in the past little bit. All of them just must wins as of right now. Trying to go forward and get something. Gonna see what the buy's looking like. Curry, of course, with that Sheriff. So you're going to see your usual assortment of Ghosts and Classics. No Frenzies, it looks like, as well. So it does look like they're going to be moving here over towards A. It's all going to be on Phoenix here. With, well, it's going to be revealed by the Hunt, it looks like, and is going to get basically just blinded up and marked. Retreating to the back. Does have some teammate support, though, as well.
Toxin screen down.
But that is going to be Frosty going down, but Curry ends up immediately following. Phoenix gets the 1-for-1 trade there. Nicely played. Is actually going to... Oh, they hit the ceiling by accident. That is unfortunate. Is going to accidentally molly himself off. And that spike does look like it's going to rotate here. You're going to see Addison has B kind of locked down here. And they're going to be able to get across. Ollie's going to find a pick on towards Phoenix, back over towards A, and Wahoo's going to trade back immediately. So we're going to have a 3v3 on the map. And that spike does look like it's going to come in. Brown Brothers is going to get in there, is going to plant that right in the middle of the amphitheater here. And that does mean we have a retake incoming. It's going to be Strange coming around the back. Might get picked off by Plato here, and immediately get a turn on him. Strange gets the 2-tap. Looks for another on towards Addison, not able to do so, but pulls that turn on towards Plato. Nice shots out of Addison there. Or excuse me, out of Strange. Wahoo's going to tap that spike. They're not actually going to get any information off of that. That's going to be the 2 kills. And there you go. The must-win pistol coming out of Centennials. They did end up winning it. Really nicely played from them. They got the trades that they wanted. Well done to Centennials. And well, your comeback kind of starts now. 3-10. 1 round at a time. We're going to see how we end up setting up here. We're going to see a little classic, a shorty, and on the other side 4 SMGs and a Marshall coming out of Wahoo. So we're going to see where Wahoo goes for any of these aggressive angles. Not going to be the case. It's going to be Frosty actually. He goes aggressive early with a Stinger. Ends up falling though. Only a 1-for-1 trade with the superior weapon. Not really what you want to see. Phoenix might be going for an aggressive push here over towards the door. Thinking about opening it, it looks like. The door actually might be opened instead. But it looks like their attention is going here more towards B. They're going to go through the door. They're not going to be expecting someone behind. And there you go. Phoenix is going to find one, but we'll get traded out again. These 1-for-1 trades, not supposed to be happening when you have the better weapons, but that does appear to be what's been going on. Coolio over on B. Does look like the plant's going to be going down on A. Is going to have to move now across the map. There's going to be one player coming in on the flank. It's going to be Strange coming in from behind. As Brown Brothers is going to be pushed up here with that Marshall. We're going to be going forward, not able to pick it up. And that, oh, Wahoo just smokes them both with the Marshall. 3 players alive. They're going to get the defuse. 10-4 is going to be your round count. see. Now it's going to finally be the guns in. You see, always going to be moving forward. Frosty's going to get an early pick on towards Curry. Frosty's going to find a second pick on towards Addison in the middle, back towards the spawn, it looks like. So there's only going to be 3 players left now. As Strange is going to push through the door and find that early pick as well. And all of a sudden, Coolio's just kind of evaporated here. Brown's finally going to get one back on towards Coolio. This is going to be Plato and Brown Brother are going to be the 2 players left in a 2v4 from Who. Trying to figure out where they're going to end up going next.
Last player standing.
But nope, down goes
Spike
Brown.
down A.
Players coming in, and that was going to be Strange picking that one up. Keeping 4 players alive as well. They're going to get some upgraded guns, full rifles across the board. And oh, it looks like Curry was AFK, I guess. Missed the round, so they were busy looking at each other in spawn, I suppose. And that is how that double kill ended up happening. We're going to see where this attack round is going to end up looking here. We're going to see Ollie with a stinger early on. It's going to be a very half buy coming in as they're going to head here towards C. It's going to be on Phoenix. Going to be set up for the defense. Going to get stunned up here as players come charging through. There's going to be the Fade ultimate as well. Phoenix is just trying to evacuate the site, get out of there, which is the correct thing to do. Going to get rid of that dog, but ends up falling. Well, they lose Frosty in the process. As Boo that was played that got the shot off. Curry took a significant amount of damage, but the kill still went their way. So the player up close is going to be Curry, I think, up top. He's going to end up going down. It's not going to be all on Ollie and Addison. 2 stingers against 3 rifles, I think. Going to get full blinded up here as Coolio is looking for 1. They lost track of Ollie, I believe, here. They don't know Ollie's back here. He's going to catch 1. Looking for the second, but nope. Is going to end up falling. And again, I mean, this is basically what we saw in the last map. We saw Who go up huge in the first half, and then once it flips around, all of a sudden Centennials is rattling off a series of rounds. That is going to be 3 in a row now as they clean up 3 straight on the defensive side. And they're beginning to close that gap now. It's now 10-6. And to see Frosty has been really going aggressive early rounds. Just picking up some of these early kills, but is going to get completely stunned up. They're going to come swarming around the corner, and the trade is not going to be there. Which is going to be unfortunate, as you can see the rest of the team from the side of Who's going to be just charging straight forwards. That's going to be the Strange's ultimate coming through here. And it's going to mark a few players, I believe. The Phoenix is going to be spamming through that smoke, is not going to be on target. And for the side of Who, they're going to get that bomb down, and now they're just going to get out. Try to get around across the map. It's going to be a 3v4 retake here coming in from Centennials. This Coolio's going to find 1 on the site. Looking for the second as well. The smoker's going to go up, and that's going to be a kill. Ollie's going to find 1. Curry's going to find 1. It's all going to be on Strange now in the back. Unfortunately, too much time has gone by. That's going to be the round. Just looking for some exits basically at this point. And also stay alive. Strange. Going to take a considerable advantage there, but should survive this bomb explode. Nope. Literally on the edge. I thought he was going to live, and Spike said no.
Anyone feeling generous?
I'm gonna see it's gonna be 11-6 now. Who's climbing closer and closer to that 2-0 finish here, as they're gonna be making their way here towards A. The Viper is again gonna be the sole player here on this half of the map. Frosty's gonna be there, and well, okay, that's gonna be a big deterrent there as well. Phoenix is gonna throw down the Viper's pit, and that is gonna cause well, yeah, that was going to cause these guys to kind of hesitate. Attacker's Killjoy going to come in, but they're going to evacuate in the process of doing so. So they're just going to leave. They're going to get out. Phoenix is going to have to evacuate the pit and wait outside, and that might mean that the pit is not going to make it. Yeah, down goes the pit. It's going to get dropped, but meanwhile, the team is on the other side of the map. Strange is going to be hearing all of this, it looks like, and is going to realize, hey, the whole team is here. And this is going to get caught though. Brown Brothers is going to go right up and is going to catch him. Down he will go. It's going to be a 4v5 retake coming in. Going to go forward. The retake comes. It's going to come charging through. Khalil's going to go down early. That's going to be 1 dead. 2 are going to go down. 3v2 retake. It's all going to be down on a Frosty with the knives. And I think, oh, if that knife didn't hit that wall, or yeah, if it didn't hit the wall, that might have been the kill. But it's going to be match point, 12-6 right now for Centennials. That is going to be another timeout called by Centennials. Shout out Centennials for their timeout timing, by the way. I think it's actually very well underrated part of the game. Knowing when to call the timeouts, knowing when your team needs a reset, and when they need that pep talk here. You're going to see both a Sky and Chamber ultimates online. On the other side, you got a Breach ultimate to work with. If anyone else is really close to their orbs, and the answer is no. Brown Brothers 3 away, and nobody else in the lobby. Okay, Curry's going to be 1 away. Not the most impactful ultimate, though. So really, you're just looking at Plato's ultimate for an execute here, and you're looking at Wahoo to go live with that ultimate and basically just pick up what he can. Not sure where they're going to place it. Maybe an aggressive position. Try to get those early picks right now. There's no Harbor as a deterrent, basically. You're just dealing with the flashes of Breach and Omen. And, oh, okay, I guess Reyna too. So there's a fair amount on the board, but you still want to try get those early picks when you can. Timeout is going to finish up, it looks like. And we're going to see where they end up heading.
Thank you.
But it does look like it's going to be guns across the board. Wahoo is going to pop that ultimate. There you go. And we're going to see where this goes early. It's going to be all a C hit. Again, all on towards Phoenix, it looks like, with a Guardian and 5 targets to deal with. As there goes the Breach ultimate again. Phoenix is trying to evacuate and get out of there. See some flashes up as well in response. You're going to see some pushes through spawn. But again, it's really just going to be, oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Frosty will get caught on that back. And there's going to be the early shots coming out from Wahoo, who's going to miss the first. He's going to peek around this corner there. And you're going to see C's comes in as well. Well, okay, well, Brown Brother gets his head absolutely removed there. And you're going to see that's going to be a great peek from Plato. And that is going to be it. So right as I just thought it was going to be the peak, and then we're ready to go into next. Nope, Plato removes the head. The teammates...